뜬금없이 해줘 다른 것은 그런 맘도 다 Baby Leave on me
The morning sun warmed your cheeks as you stirred awake. You blinked up at the ceiling fan spinning lazily above you, its familiar hum blending with the faint aroma of coffee brewing in the kitchen. It was a day like any other, or so you thought. You padded barefoot across the wooden floor of your small apartment, your silk robe barely brushing your. The news murmured from the TV, the kettle whistled, the world felt normal, but something felt off. A picture frame was upside down. You frowned, reaching out to adjust it. It was a photo of you on a beach vacation, except that wasn't your swimsuit. That wasn't your friend next to you. What the? You whispered, your breath catching slightly. Had you photoshopped it? Dreamed it? You shook your head, brushing it off as nothing. Until you saw him, standing in the corner of your living room. Handsome, dressed in black, raven hair falling just above his eyes like shadows, intense and unfamiliar. Your heart slammed against your. Who the are you? You gasped, backing away, your hands trembling. He didn't answer at first, just watched you, as if he were looking into you, like he'd known you forever. You're starting to see it now, he said, voice deep and calm. See what? You snapped, your voice rising with panic. Before I call the police! You don't need to be afraid of me, Vian. Your eyes widened. How do you know my name? He stepped closer. Your instincts screamed to run, but your feet stayed planted. Like you knew him, like some thread tied you to him. You always called me JIMIN, he said softly. The name echoed in your head like a haunting lullaby. JIMIN? You didn't know where it came from, but it was familiar, too familiar. Do I know you? Your voice cracked, the walls around your sense of reality starting to crumble. He walked to you slowly and gently reached out, his fingers your cheek. You should flinched, but the warmth, the electricity in his froze you in place. You've known me for years, he murmured, brushing a strand of hair behind your ear. But it's all fading now. For weeks after that first encounter, Jimin appeared and disappeared like mist. Sometimes at the edge of your dreams, sometimes in the mirror, right behind your reflection. Other times, you'd find him standing silently in your kitchen, just watching you with eyes that held galaxies. Every time you tried to question it, the world around you glitched. A coffee mug shattering without falling, a neighbor walking backwards, the sound of thunder under a clear sky. You weren't crazy. No, it felt too real to be a hallucination. And so did he. Ryan, he whispered one evening when you found him lying on your bed as if he belonged there. Shirt, strong, eyes full of longing. Come here. You hesitated. You're reacting before your mind could catch up. You're not real, you whispered. He smiled a little painfully. I'm real enough. Here. You climbed onto the bed, heartbeat stammering like a frantic drum, and placed your hand on his. Warmth, muscle, a beat. I don't know why, but I want to be near you all the time, you whispered, breathless. He brought your face to his, inches from yours. Because your heart remembers what your mind forgets. And when it was like being pulled into a vortex of every love story that had ever been written. You gasped against, arching closer. His hands slid down, pulling against him. It wasn't just, it was need, raw, desperate, eternal. The days passed, or at least you thought they did. Time became blurry. You and Jimin spent every night wrapped around each other, on the couch. But it wasn't just it was about connection. The way he looked at you like you were the only thing anchoring him to this world. He told you fragments of things that didn't make sense. That you weren't supposed to be here. That he wasn't allowed to be with you. That everything you saw, everything you felt was borrowed time. And every time he held you tighter, you deeper, made you his name, as if it was the only thing you knew how to say. He looked sad. As if loving you was the one thing that could him and save him at the same time. One night, wrapped in his arms, your head on, you whispered, What happens if I wake up? His arms tightened. Then I'm gone. You lifted your head, heart aching. But I loved you. His fingers traced your jaw, his thumb brushing. Then don't wake up. You started noticing things falling apart. Voices in your head, a girl screaming your name, machines beeping. Flickers of hospital lights. Every time you heard them, JIMIN pulled you into his arms. You like a man and whispered, "Stay with me, please." But the pull got stronger. One day, you looked in the mirror, and for the first time, you saw it. A hospital bed. IVs. Tubes. A pale sleeping version of you. "No!" you gasped, stumbling back. JIMIN appeared behind you, his hands on your shoulders. "Ryan, stop! This isn't real. None of this is real," you whispered, tears spilling. "I've been in a coma." He nodded slowly, pain etched deep in his face. "For 3 years. And you? I'm part of what you created to survive." "But we love, we shared." "I know," he said softly, "and every second of it was real in here." He pressed your hand to your heart. "I don't want to leave you. You have to." "I can't." "You must." The hospital light was blinding. Voices. Crying. You blinked rapidly, gasping for air. Your mother's voice cracked. "She's awake! She's awake!" You opened your mouth. No words came. "No, JIMIN." You reached out blindly, whispering, "Where is he?" They thought you meant a nurse. But your heart knew who you were calling for. And he was gone. Months passed. Physical therapy, mental healings, smiles that didn't reach your eyes. You tried dating again, but no one could you like he did. No one knew the way you responded to whispers against your neck. No one made you feel known. Then, one day, walking through a bookstore, you're froze. A man stood in the corner aisle, raven hair, black coat. You stepped closer, your heart thudding so hard it. "JIMIN?" you whispered. He looked up, smiled softly, and disappeared. But this time, a card fluttered to your feet. It read only 4 words. "You always find me." Would you like a sequel where she tries to find him again through dreams and mirrors? Comment down below. Thank you so much for watching this video.